Well, it's the 2nd of November here, and last night, Ryan and I were lucky enough to get 3 shots at 3 different does. We have a lot of does on these surrounding properties that need to be reduced. I don't know if it's even possible to do it, but we're going to try our best. But don't really want to be trouncing around on November 2nd, but we owe it to the deer to do our best to find it. And this would have been the first one that I shot, and it was high, and she was kind of quartering to me, and it came out low and back. But as she was heading away, you can see the blood coming out, and we were certain, both of us were feeling really good about both of them, or all three of them, being lethal shots. Not the best shots by any means, but lethal. And but as she ran away, the only difference in the blood trail is she ran about one ran about 5 feet on a tree, by a tree post or tree tube, and the one that I'm currently looking for this morning ran right beside it, and we have different blood there, right beside it, and 5 feet away. So not ideal. Not what you ask for when you have a good night like that. I don't know how many deer we've seen, but it was a lot. But other than that, the deer, they literally came down the same trail. And when you're on a good blood trail, you don't step off the blood trail to look for another one until you absolutely have to, and it's near impossible in the dark. So I'm back here this morning. I'm just going to look. If I come up on something, I'll bring it back to you. Well, we found the other one right there. It was in between that log and that log there. I would make a terrible weatherman. But like I said, they seem to run down the same exact trail, and we both agreed that, it'd be crazy if they literally follow each other to their death. And right here, I found a bunch of hair, and I got blood. And it's quite a ways away from where the second one I shot expired. Well, besides seeing a bunch of bucks cruising this morning, and this blood trail that is came back a little further than where we found one of my does last night. It literally stops, but there's a ton of hair that is falling down into the water here, and it has me thinking, when we found the doe, she was facing us. So I'm wondering if this blood trail comes and it was actually her and she doubled back, but I'm not certain. I crawled on my hands and knees through the stuff behind me, trying to pick up the blood again, but no luck. I have to get back home to the girls. I'm going to check one more spot, just kind of grid search. Well, I decided to check one more spot before I headed back, and it's actually a spot that Ryan and I walked a lot last night, and I walked quite a bit of it this morning, but it's a high point, and I can literally see everything we seen last night, everything that I seen this morning, and everything we could have missed, either with the naked eye or with my binos. So, still unsuccessful. Makes a guy just want to squirrel on all the time.